Patreon. What's going on, everyone? We're back another Patreon exclusive. Huge shout out to Lucy. Listen, she wants me to check out August D and give it to me. Now, apparently, this is sort of like a sequel spinoff to August D, which we broke down a while ago. Now, it was one of my early BTS related reactions. I really enjoyed that track. What an amazing music video and concept, but it really put me on to August D and appreciate just his skill and talent as an MC. So I'm excited and looking forward to this one to dive into this. As always, unfiltered, unedited, raw reaction Patreon coming through in 3, 2, 1. What type of non-English instrument is that? It's a string instrument, but it sounds like you pluck it almost. Is that more Korean? Traditional instrumentation that he's using, and you hear underneath of it, whoa, whoa, almost like building the momentum, just that voice of like, it makes me think of a fight sequence. Oh, it is. We got shots from the video. Oh, I'm sitting here like, hang on, what's that language underneath? I don't know what that is. It's Vietnamese. I don't think I can translate that, but what I do know is the English up top. Found it. Wow, what a drop in. I mean, you talk about just like attacking that, the aggression in his voice. It's like he's just hitting and tapping in on the speed bag right now. Hang on a second. Because he said before, I thought it was murder that he shot it out in English, but they had a different translation. I'm saying something more. But it sounds like he's almost like screaming out murder right there, because you hear like the ad-libs, pa, pa, pa. He's just making different noises. Dope. I'm a public enemy, full of virtue, while you wring me out. It's a different way to put it. Like I'm the bad guy, right? I'm the rebel in this situation. But when you look underneath and you look at the things I stand for and what I represent down in my core, there's more to it. Don't judge a book solely by its cover. Oh, I take that as shots at the K-pop industry in general and some of these other artists who just run for the money, try to go get the bag with some of the bigger companies and some of the bigger deals. We all know BTS did not take that route, and yet they have found so much more success than the ones you have. Oh, he said that in English, and he said that so hard. You can't control my shit. Man, I love this cadence. I love this aggression from him. It's like controlled anger. Pick up all those words you spit and take them with you. Oh, I love that. You can take your words back. They're getting refunded here. Nice. During that time, I slept less than you, and yet I moved more and I kept growing. Why? Because I put in that time. I put in that work. I've earned my place. I love that shot right there. Still, it seems like even if I don't know the secret to success, I know the secret to failure, because that's how you learn. Failure is how you grow. And what he's saying there, I take that as, I know the secret to failure because I've tried. I've put myself out there, right? I've made myself vulnerable to this while trying to chase my success. You notice how the percussion track switches up right there and turns it to like a 4 to the floor clap track. I feel like we're going to have a build happen. Oh, that's a cool little drop down here. Again, see how we come out of that da-da-da-da, like that controlled aggression, and then he's going to switch up the cadence to kind of match the switch in the beat right here. Drop it down a little bit more, smooth it out. I want to use a line like that sometime. I was born from a tiger, so I can't live like a dog, right? Check the pedigree. Check what I have in my veins. We got that tiger blood. Shout out to Charlie Sheen. We're winning right now. Oh my God, he's trolling too, because you hear off to the side of the mix, he's like barking like a dog that's whining. And I feel like, again, we are trolling and taking shots at some of these other rappers who want to poke fun at him and go after him, but he's kind of chosen his own path and he's found his own way. Because, I mean, to continue explaining this better with the dog mentality, obviously a dog implies that you've been trained to follow. Someone else is in control. Someone else is feeding you, is looking after you. So what he's saying there is he's not built to be a follower. He's meant to go hunt his own food. He's going to go out there and get it for himself. Again, shooting at other people who might take those big corporate label deals and those big contracts. They're just chasing the bag, but essentially they're being like dogs. Money, alcohol, honor, I won't beg for it at your hands. You hear like the cup being poured there. I feel like he's poking at like some of the content of what some of these other artists represent. I don't even have interest in your dick, so please stop living like that. I love when he gets aggressive and like it syncs up with one of these hits with the smashing of the window. It's a really dope video, the way that's shot in the cuts. Like that light right there in the fire. Right there, boom. Oh, it was like a gong sounding, so that got hit at the same time that he smashed coming out of that snare roll into the window. One for the money, two for the show. Hey, rock around the clock. Come on, shouting out. Elvis, baby. Give it to me. Give it to me. That is such a dope shot. Like down low. But he's not like... So you split the screen up into thirds, right? It's like a law of thirds. This way, horizontally. You divide it into thirds, vertically divided into thirds. So he's kind of like sitting halfway, but more lower third, which is kind of different if you conceptualize it in terms of framing the shot, because if he's going to be above, you probably want to put him in the top third. Whereas in this case, he's more down low. So I just love that, because what it does is it just creates this wider, grander feel to it. Because if you look above him, whatever that is, a bridge, a road, train tracks, I'm not sure what it is, but it looks so dope, just like rising up. And he's right in between those 2 points where the blue runs of the sky. I love that framing. And then they're playing off of the blues up high in the sky. And what's a good complementary color for the blues? The red. So you have the red lighting and the red car in the foreground. That is such a beautiful shot right there. Ooh, love that distortion. Wow. Man, that was raw. I wanted another verse of that. And that was a darker, aggressive, I don't give a fuck, I'm tired of this shit type of side from Agust D. and I liked it a lot. You were Knox Hill certified. Hope you guys liked today's video. Patreon, listen, I love you. Stay safe, stay positive. Don't forget to grab your Knox Hill merchandise. You have a discount Patreon. If you haven't gotten it, please be sure to message me. All right, I'll catch you again soon.